Roll. The 10-step confidence formula. Why is this important? Because if you don't have confidence, you don't have confidence. So if you want confidence, here's how to do it. 1, you gotta know what you wanna get confident at. You can't hit a target if you don't have one. So figure out what it is you wanna get confident at. That's step 1. Step 2, gather courage. Oh, I know, most people don't make it past step 1. That's why we don't get confident at things, because we can't get past step 2, which is to gather courage. But here's a little tip on how to gather courage. Think back to your life to some point where you accomplished something or achieved something that you're really proud of. None of us have got this far without being proud of something. It could be something really small. It doesn't even matter what it is, but you think back to that moment and you think about, yeah, I did that, and yeah, I am proud about that. If you can get back to that feeling, it will help you get through this step to the next step, which is 3, start. We can't get more confident until we actually start. 4, practice. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes practice. No one starts out being perfect. They just start. 5, here's a great one. Fail. Expect to fail. Almost no one was perfect or really masterful at anything they did. I could think of some really naughty things for boys on this one about mastering things. But anyway, you didn't get really good at something until you've actually practiced a lot and failed. And a good example of this was when I was little, I started learning how to roller skate, which kind of tells you how old I am too. But anyway, so my dad said, fall down as fast as you can. And I'm like, what? No way, man. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to get hurt. But it made sense. So I went on this little hill, and as soon as I could, I fell on someone's lawn. And I went, okay, that's not so bad. So then I went a little faster before falling on someone's lawn, and then a little bit faster until I was no longer afraid of falling. So that's the key, is to remember that you're going to fail and expect it. Okay, 6. I don't have more fingers now, so we're just going to have to go with the verbal. 6, reevaluate. So when you're trying to accomplish something and get better at it, along the way as you're practicing, evaluate what's working and what's not working. And if you don't know what's not working, change anything. Just change one thing and try it again. And eventually you will learn what works and what doesn't. And if, for example, you are wanting to get better at talking to women, if you're a guy, or if you're a woman wanting to get better at letting a guy know that you want to be approached. There are so many videos on the internet. There's literally a video on how to do anything. So just use the knowledge that's already out there and copy it until you can actually do it well in a way that works for you authentically. 7, modify. So this is part of the making it your own. Another example of this would be when I used to sell real estate, and I would make 100 calls a day. My goal was call 100 or until I got one, which meant an appointment. And at first I so sucked at it. And then I went and I learned from people who were already successful, whether they were in my city or, gurus of the nation. And I tried some of the scripts that they gave me, and some of it felt right and some of it didn't. But through a lot of practice, which is the next step, again, try again and again and again and again. So step number 8 is trying again. I got better and better at it until I found the words that worked well for me, and I became a top salesperson. So it can be done. And number 9, get good at it, get great at it. So don't stop when you're just good enough. Keep going, get masterful at it. It feels really good when you really accomplish something worthwhile. Number 10 might be the most important thing on building confidence, and this is, as soon as you get really great at something, find something new. Find a new challenge, because the more things that we get really good at and really confident at, that confidence automatically translates into anything new that we do. So if you're looking for love, you might not start with how to approach women or how to approach men, but you might start with something else that you can get good at that's completely unrelated, and then you get good at something else, and then by the time you roll around to communicating with or trying to attract or be attractive, it gets a lot easier. So yeah, so tell me, what's something that you've been putting off that you might be able to find the courage to start on now? Write it in the comments below. And if you like this video, click like. If you want to be the first to receive new videos, click subscribe. You can also join me on Facebook. And there'll be another link below the video for my Wake Up to Love program, where I actually give you daily to-dos for 4 weeks that will help you gain confidence so that you can find love faster.